Well, good morning. I hope everybody is doing well on this beautiful, windy April 10th.
Yes.
So I was talking to people yesterday, and I was having this experience myself. For me, it was a down day. And when I talked to people, and I'm not trying to infect you with my gloom, but people were just having a difficult day. And so what I did is, hey, Kathleen. Oh, she's connecting to audio. Okay. So what I did is I decided to do today as just an opportunity for us to lift up a little bit. Our meditation is going to be a loving kindness meditation. And it's
Cool.
just going to be a way for us when things get gloomy, because in this, especially in this time when we are physically sequestered and we can't get out and things are so different and we can't see over the horizon, I think we need tools to just pick ourselves up and not necessarily, just be happy, happy, happy all the time, which would be nice, but just kind of weather the tough parts and get ourselves back in balance, which is where we want to be. One of my favorite authors is Anne Lamott. I think I've mentioned her in talks before. And she said there are only 3 essential prayers in life. And she wrote a book. It's called Help, Thanks, Wow. And those are the 3 essential prayers. Help, I need help. Thanks, this is wonderful. And wow, look at that. And sometimes we get so focused on non-duality. We get so focused on being the one that we hesitate sometimes to just ask for help. And sometimes that relational spirit, that God that we ask for help, is what we need, because we are embodied in flesh. We are, our physical nature is by definition dualistic. So we are here, we are embodied, and sometimes on this human journey, it just helps to ask for help. It helps me. May this happen. Please, I release this problem to you. I know that together we can carry this burden that is too heavy for me to carry alone. And so today, what I'd like to do is just give us permission, sometimes when life is hard, to just do that and not worry about being continually non-dualists. Sometimes in our human dance, we need to just ask for help, or at least I do. So I have a book which I really enjoy. It's called Prayers for People Who Say They Can't Pray. And it's by by Donna Shaper. And she just wrote a whole bunch of prayers. And there are also some by people who just say, I can't pray, I'm too busy, I don't know how. And they just started writing out prayers, which is a wonderful exercise. And so I'm going to read some today. I'm going to start with one about obstacles. If obstacles are everywhere, cornering us and caging us, let us remove one obstacle at a time, just one. Let us remove it with vigor and then be glad it is gone. Let us have a ritual of personal congratulation, that at least we managed that website or filled out that form or stuck it out through that 800 number which wasn't answering. Let us be the ones who roll the stone away. Just one thing at a time. And then we take a minute and we just say, wow, I did that. That's great. And then we move on to the next. So let's get ready for our meditation. And as I said, what we're going to do today is we're just going to do a basic loving kindness meditation. It's fundamental. It lifts us up, and it just invites that energy into our hearts of being willing to be filled with loving kindness, to be joyful, to be at peace. And it's a great way to take those monkey mind thoughts that are just zooming around and replace them with something that brings us better back to center. So let's just sit up with our spines straight in our chairs. And just take a breath in. Just take a calming breath in all the way down to your belly. And as the breath comes in, just feel it soften, feel it warm, feel that light that just spreads through your center as you breathe calmly in. Deep breath in. Take your shoes off, your slippers off. Just let your feet connect with the floor and through it to the earth, to that energy of the earth that sustains us and lifts us up and supports us, to Mother Earth. As we take another deep breath in all the way down to our belly and gently release. I breathe in peace. I gently release. I breathe in peace. I gently release. And as you sit for the next few minutes, just be with this energy. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be free from illness and disease. May I be well in mind and body. May I be happy and at ease. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be free from illness and disease. May I be well in mind and body. May I be happy and at ease. And as we come out of our meditation, just take a breath, stretch a little bit. See, this is great. Now, folks, stretch before everybody stretches. Smile, move your shoulders around. There you go. Excellent. So I want to close with a reading also from Prayers for People Who Say They Can't Pray. God beyond God, you who refuse to worry, help me to change my ways and to pray instead of worry. Don't let me worry if I'm praying right. Just let me pray. Don't let the future scare me so much. Let me remember that I will not always tend the things I tend today. Let me know that someday others will tend them. Let me tend what I tend the best I can today, and let the future tend itself. Teach us to covet enough difficulty in our lives that we can become fearless, or at least less fearful. Remind us how many people find excellence on the route of their troubles overcome. A good thought for the day. And for those joining us later, thanks very much, and we'll see you next time.